Well, we're here at the Victorian Cutting Horse Nationals, and familiar face, Hugh Miles, joins me. Firstly, Hugh, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us.
I can catch you at a few of the camp drafts. Great to see you down here in Victoria. You are from Queensland, so it's a big commitment for you to come down to these this event.
Yeah, well, not quite Queensland, just at Tamworth, but yeah, it's still 12 hours to get here, so it's a fair way.
She's a very big event, though. This Martin, all his friends have done an awesome job here to get a high quality cutting show like they've got off the ground here. Yeah,
no, it's unbelievable. The job that the Moran family do and what they've done here at their own place and the effort they go to, and they just go above and beyond. It's phenomenal. Marty doesn't miss anything. He thinks of everything, and yeah, it's been pretty awesome to come down and the lengths he's gone to, and yeah, everything he thinks of. It's pretty cool.
He is really cool, actually. He's an Irish cowboy. Like it's that in itself's a great story. He immigrated here, I think, nearly 50 years ago, and he's really fell in love with the country, but also this sport.
Yeah, no, we're very fortunate to have people like Marty in the sport, and without him, we wouldn't be here. So people like Marty, we can't have enough of them, but yeah, we're very fortunate to have people like like them. So yeah, we're very, very lucky.
So forgive my ignorance. I know you're a camp drafter, and that's where I've got to know you from, and winning events. And you said there before you won Willinga this year, so you're very, very good at it. Are you a cutting person? Are you a performance horse person? How do you class yourself as a rider?
Oh, to be honest, I don't know. I just don't know how I'd class myself, but just train cutting and camp draft horses. Generally, a lot of my horses will start out cutting and then we'll go camp drafting after that. It's a struggle. It's hard doing both, having two strings of horses and trying to do two different things for different clients. But it seems to work. So I enjoy both sides of it.
As it gets more and more professional, you find that more and more challenging. Like you were saying there before about your badges and your Barras. You are sponsored by Barrastock, which is terrific for me, but it gets bigger and bigger. Do you find that as a bigger and bigger challenge?
Yeah, it is, because it's becoming more and more specialised all the time. And you've got, while I'm camp drafting, these guys are all at home just working their horses and stuff. So, you got to work twice as hard when you get home to keep ahead, or not to keep ahead, but just to keep caught up, But like we finish here, I'm only home for 10 days, and I head to Condamine for a week, home for a week, head to Warwick for a week, and then whereas these guys, they don't. They go home, and these all their horses will go breeding, and they don't go anywhere. And then I've got to get nutrient horses ready. Start around Christmas time, getting nutrient horses ready, and we got a few drafts in January. And whereas a lot of these guys don't go anywhere until they're home for 3 or 4 months in a row.
Yep. Yeah, and it's getting that much more professional. Both disciplines are, so that actually makes it harder. You've got to do a lot of planning. You must have a good team of people behind you, around you and behind you at home.
Yeah, I do. I'm very lucky. I've got 3 really good girls here with me. Then I've got a really good guy at home that keeps things ticking along. And when we're at home, we're always pretty flat out. So yeah, I couldn't do it without the people behind me. That's for sure. Because there's just no way in the world you could keep it going without them.
This little mare's won 2 events already. I think you said there before, and she's in a final, potentially in a final again tonight. So she's going terrific. How many times can a horse like this compete over a weekend? You don't want to compete on them, too much. But I mean, she's pretty lucky. She's a pretty special individual, this one, and she's been able to handle competing in the non-pro and in the open. She's won the amateur non-pro futurity and the non-pro futurity. So she's won 2 buckles already this week, and then I've got her in the open futurity final. So. After here she'll go out for a long spell. She'll go breeding, and that next week she'll head to get bred, and we probably won't throw a leg over her until about February, March next year. So she'll have a well-earned spell, but it's tough, managing them and keeping them right and trying to keep them sound and and keen and happy, and so trying to manage them, but also keep them working properly. It's a bit of a juggling act. There's a bit to it. Back in the day, I know they did both, and I know at Tamworth they sell both. There's no problems there. Is it getting that professional now, especially these bigger events? You need a specialised horse for drafting or a specialised horse for cutting?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's not many horses that they might do one event and then they'll go to the other, but they don't go back and forwards. I don't know any that go back and forwards, and it's too hard to
stay competitive against the ones that are doing it all the time. So it's a pretty tricky thing to be able to go back and forwards
and compete that way. What is it about cutting that attracts you to it? Like, is it just the horsemanship, or is it the event, or what is it about cutting that you find so attractive?
Well, it's the challenge of it. Like, it's very challenging, very rewarding. It's very hard. You've got to be very disciplined, and you've got to be. It's not something you can, you can't be slap happy with it. You've got to be, you've got to put a lot of thought into working them and how you work them and when you're going to work them and all the rest of it. And it's a challenge. Like, it's not easy. So it's very rewarding when it all comes off, but it's very hard to do.
Yeah, it is. It's a great sport. The one thing I love about them, they're so inclusive. If you like this is my first cutting event.
Yep.
And you have so many people come and talk to you. Happy to have you around.
Yes.
But it's not just me because I've got a camera. They do it to everyone. Like, they're great family. Like, any person that's watching this and might have show horses, show jumpers, harness horses, race, it doesn't matter. These sports, they're so different, but they're so inclusive. They're so great for that part, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to have, you've got a team of people to help you, and everything's, everyone's there to see you do well. You've got to have 4 people in your corners that are there to, 2 people find your cows and 2 people out front to, help you control your cows in the middle of the pen. And it's, it's a real team sort of a sport in a way, and then you've got to have your own team getting your horses ready and that. So just to have a good run, there's always 6 or 7 people involved in making it all happen. It's a sport that a lot of things have got to go right, and when they do, it's very rewarding. But it's hard, and then you got to get 3 cows that are going to work out, and you might get 1 or 2 and think you're doing all right, then your 3rd cow's no good, or your first cow might be no good, and then your next ones are really good. So it's very difficult and challenging, that's for sure. It makes it very hard. But everybody's always welcoming and wants to see people do well, and they want to help, and everybody's always, if anyone asks, everyone's always willing to help and give advice and help one another work and do all the rest of that. So if I said to one of my mates, can you work a horse for me and tell me what I need to do, or come watch it, or and I've done that just today, come help me in the practice pen and watch me work my horse and tell me what I need to do, and everyone's more than happy to, so it is good. You've just got to find people in the sport that that you get along with, and everyone will go out of their way to help you, that's for sure.
It's a great insight, because you go okay at it, you're still asking for advice, and I think that's probably something really cool for people that are just getting into the sport. Don't be scared to ask for advice.
Oh, 100%. You never stop asking for advice, and every horse is different. So, one way you work one horse might be completely opposite to the way you'd work another one. They're all so different. They all do different things. So, everything's different. Ask advice all the time, and the more you do, the more advice you ask, the more you ask people about what you do here and what you do there, and you're never above it. There's always something that'll throw you a curveball that you'd never even thought of that you're trying to work on, and it's one of those sports that I don't think anyone ever masters it. You're always you're always working on how to try and be better and what you could do better and make it easier for the horses, and it's definitely a challenge. But the minute you think you know it all, that's where you've lost.
Indeed. Hugh, thank you. Really appreciate it. Look forward to catching up with you at Warwick. Unfortunately, not going to be at Chinchilla. I'm at Chinchilla. I'm going to be at Warwick as well. So hopefully, I'm interviewing you Sunday afternoon for a bit of luck for you. If that's when the draft finishes, I'm not sure exactly on the program just yet. But hopefully, I'm interviewing you there. Hopefully, you have a couple more good runs here, mate, and finish off well as well. But thank you very much for joining me.
No, not a problem. Yeah, we'll look forward to catching up.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.